Reno emerges from the elevator, quickly gathers what's happening. You're all talking on the comms this entire time. Soki breaks into a sprint, and you break into a sprint, and you run to the top of the gate. At the exact same time, probably with like a few seconds delay, you are pulling up with the Humvee. How do you want to approach? Do you want to?
So I want to come in hot, and then brake, turn backwards, and then pop it in reverse as soon as I hit backwards.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So reaching, neutral, 180, and then reverse.
So we don't even stop the sprint. We can just run.
What did I give you for that maneuver? 3 purples?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 purples for you to do that.
Oh,
Jesus, every green die is blank.
Wow.
You have failed so hard.
I felt bad.
You come in hot, you attempt to do a handbrake and skid and slide maneuver, and you slam into the side of the base. And you are shaken momentarily, and you attempt to get the vehicle in gear, and it is stuck. You have destroyed like one side of your wheels, basically, and you're stuck at the
Roll out that roof, boy.
What's the situation with the ships in here? Just like,
So they are inaccessible. They can't get out. You can get inside of them, but they cannot exit the hangar.
Where are the mamians running to? They were running to the ship, but now the ship is airborne.
As you look down on the mamians, they, like a school of fish or like a herd of animals, are turning and following the ship as it's flying.
and you're flying towards us.
And you're
Yeah.
turning around, making arch, and you're
So I'm
flying
gonna
towards
call you guys and say, get to the top of the building. I'm going to draw them down back by the bridge, and then I'm gonna fly this baby back to the roof, and we're gonna leave.
Okay, I'm gonna try to extract Farrell from his crushed thing. That's
Well, there's the
Yeah.
rooftop that you can go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he's dazed. I just want to like help him out so that we can
So-
climb on top of the Humvee and on top of the roof, right? Is that something we can do?
Yeah, it'll take a slight. This is basically the same height as the building that you jumped off of in the very beginning. So you will have to make a check, but it's definitely possible.
Okay.
Okay, so as you swoop back around, we're gonna see if AP6 can help you pilot a little bit. Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done, AP6.
Going up.
So AP6 is going to help you pilot. He's getting an advantage on whatever you roll for this pilot because you're still taking the lead.
Yeah, okay.
As you swoop around, you see the mamians are starting to turn like this one organism that is following the ship, and you look over and you see just at the moment that Farrell crashes into the building, and you get the sensation that plan is not going to work anymore. And it doesn't take much to realize that you can see them hopping out and trying to climb up on the roof, and you have the idea that you're going to go swoop and pick them up.
I'm realizing they're following me like closely. I make a call to them, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go by that like big crevasse, and I'm gonna be like on the other side of it. I don't even necessarily have to land. I just want to draw them as far away from the building.
Are you planning to do a flyby or a stop and hover? Flyby. Okay, so it'll be 2 difficulty, and you got a boost die. Low speed flyby.
Fail with 1 advantage.
Oh, geez.
High speed probably.
Yeah, high speed flyby.
You just fly past. That's the
Yeah,
advantage.
so you guys are scrambling up on top of this Humvee to get up on top. How are you going to get it? You are running out. You are at the top of the ramp. You see them. Are you going to
I'm gonna follow Reno. I'm following Reno to the Humvee to climb up the Humvee.
I pull Farrell out, like he's dazed, but he's not like, hurt, right? He's not hurt.
No, only his pride.
So I pull Farrell out, he's good. I want him to help me pull Soki up and boost her up first.
Mm-hmm.
And then we follow.
All you need to do is get up on top of the ship, but because you're carrying the kid, I want you to make a coordination check instead. So
Coordination?
2 difficulty coordination check. It is agility or if you're trained in it. Ooh,
Success.
Close. Yeah.
Wow.
You
With
get
one
up there, so without jostling the child too much, you're able to quickly pull yourself up onto the top of the Humvee, and as in a running maneuver, she's going to come up and you guys are going to toss her up, basically?
Booster, just like
Booster. Okay, so you've got your hands ready, and you're ready to push her up there. Say a strength check. Why don't we say, we'll just do 2 difficulty per, and then your strength check. I'm going to increase the difficulty of Farrell's check.
Okay, to red.
Yeah.
Reno fails.
Fails.
1 advantage.
Cash money.
Farrell succeeds with a lot of threat.
Succeeds with a lot of threat. Reno collapses almost as if not helping at all. Farrell has to carry the weight entirely and basically toss this pair of small creatures up himself, but he throws and doesn't quite get it enough. So you're going to have to make either athletics for reaction speed or coordination for reaction speed to grab the top of that building and pull yourself up. 2 difficulties. Go ahead with me.
Fail with 1 advantage.
Is it fail with 1 advantage?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You reach up
It's
and
not like a
your-
wash.
Your
No, when the
fingers grip the edge of the roof there, and you fall back down.
And my advantage is I fall back.
You fall back, and you don't fall like on your back or anything. You just fall like right on your feet. Next thing, you guys are standing there looking at each other like, well, that didn't work.
Okay, so now where's the ship?
The ship is now swooping up. You are going much faster than you were going to. You were hoping to make this a slow speed drive by when they're up there, but unfortunately you're going much faster, and you can hear the engine. It sounds like it might be 100 feet away, which is like 10 seconds away. She's going to fly right over the top of you guys.
I want to use my sudden discovery to find a safe path for us to be able to grapple.
You guys are going to shoot the grappling hooks, I guess? I'll bend it. So do you want to... Okay, I think this actually works thematically. So you're going to need to make the check, though. So roll a force die just by itself.
Just by itself?
Yeah, this is not determining success or failure. This is just as it goes.
That's a dark side.
So you flip 2, and you're going to take 2 strain. Farrell has this moment of introspection, and he closes his eyes, and he turns, and it's like you're looking at the ship. You can't see it. There's a wall, a solid wall. But just in that moment, he looks and turns, and he's tracking it as it goes by. You say,
"It's go time, motherfucker!"
You grab your arm around Soki. You sensing the moment, you grab your also arm around Soki. You guys are basically doing a big group hug to grab this, and you put up your gun. You're gonna have to follow his lead, basically.
Yeah, I see what he's...
Yeah, and it is essentially like an intuition in this moment. Like you can sense him doing this. As you swoop the ship over, now you need to roll that check and be successful. So you have to roll a 3 difficulty knowledge check.
He flipped 2 destiny points.
Farrell's in the zone. He's seeing something that I'm not seeing, and he's gonna take this. He's gonna do this knowledge check now.
I only got 2 greens on it though.
Hey, brother, man, you gotta do it.
Oh man.
Oh, you're in your element. Take a boost.
Oh, I'm only going 50 miles per hour. Take a boost.
I need this.
We all do.
No pressure.
We did it! We fucking did it!
Oh,
With an advantage.
Oh my god.
With an advantage.
Got it.
Woo! Okay,
That
so
was
you
so
see it
close.
coming, and
I'm just screaming in the con, just like, ah!
so as it swoops by.
Before we fire off the grappling hooks, I say cheese.
I am so utterly terrified and confused at this point.
Yeah, you're just kind of like along for the ride.
I am just super sweaty.
As the ship flies by, due to the sudden insight that Farrell had, he saw the ship coming, and he squeezes onto Reno's shoulder, and they both point up their grappling guns. He adjusts your elbow just slightly so it shoots in the same spot, and Farrell fires. Reno fires a quarter second after that, and the grappling hooks fly up at... They can't even see the ship. The ship is invisible, and it's like they are skeet shooting. They're shooting where the ship is going to be, and it shoots up, grabs into the webbing. You guys are gonna have to make strength checks to make sure that your arms aren't ripped off. I would like a 2 difficulty brawn or athletics check at this point for both of you. Each of you gets a boost die because you're working together to do this.
Out of curiosity, if this fails, their shoulders just get like ripped the fuck off? Like what happens?
They are left on this planet to be beat to death by me.
Doesn't matter. On again and now. I've done it. Holy shit, I've done it.
Okay.
You
Just
keep your
a
arm.
success.
You lose an arm. You.
Oh shit! I didn't do it.
No!
I got advantage. That's about it.
So that's legit. That's legit. What happens? It basically it doesn't rip your arm off. Reno, like with the strength that he didn't know he had, holds onto his grappling hook, and you guys are pulled.
I'm like yelling to you guys, are you on? I don't know how to stop. Because I have a reveal to you guys about what the fuck is about to go down. Y'all are just hanging from this, but the mamians are still following us. Like, I'm looking, where can I go to get away? So then I'm just like ascending away from the mamians. Because I know that they've somehow fucked my cannon.
All you gotta do is not spill your coffee on the console and you're fine.
Okay. Or my tears.
Yeah, or your tears. So you guys have launched up, you have shot your grappling hooks up in there, and as you are, in the moment that you're pulled off, Reno, again, has that strength and holds fast on it. You're all pulled up simultaneously. Farrell, you hear a noise in your shoulder. You don't feel it, but you hear something that kind of reminds you of when Court had some extracurriculars done to her shoulder blades. It's that same sort of awful noise. This is your dominant arm, so in the heat of that moment, you don't feel it, but you, like, maybe they don't know, but you know that something's really wrong with your arm.
Okay.
But you are pulled off, and you are attracting the grappling hook. And in this moment, this sudden jolt, the child on your back is jolted awake and opens his eyes, and you guys are all looking up at the ship, but you can hear a child just go, ah! And as you are pulled up, the mamian that are charging and looking, like the whole front row of them just fall dead. They just
What the
collapse
fuck?
and fall over.
Oh shit! Avatar.
in the moment of you getting your shoulder wrenched, and between that, you have a pain in your head that you haven't felt before. You're gonna take 6 strain right now.
What happens when you get to 0 strain?
You go unconscious.
Feral is
Nailing it, guys.
unconscious. -2.
Guys, I still don't know how to fly this ship, but
I did my job.
Your vision is blurring, and all you can do, the only thing you can focus on is to hold on to this gun that's in your hand, and you black out. From your perspective, he is now completely blacked out, but he's holding on to this gun, and you guys raise up into the cargo bay. You all let go of your guns, you drop to the floor, and you just feel on your back, Soki, the thrashing and crying of a child.
I'm gonna just still say, I do not know where to take this ship. I think that they will not leave us alone until we get rid of this monkey or this mamian, and I do not.
I'm going to.
I don't know what to do.
I'm going to, like, as delicately, like, literally as much like respect as I possibly can muster. I was like, Raz, like, you did a great job. I can, like, pilot the ship from here.
As we lean over Feral, I think it's good if you roll it.
Do you want to add anything?
Roll your
subtract
paper.
anything?
No, I think it's fine.
You put your left leg in, you rip your right arm
This is gonna be an
off.
interpretation anyway, because it is a shoulder injury, and if it doesn't make sense, then...
Don't do it to me.
98!
One of the target's limbs, selected by the GM, is crippled until healed or replaced.
I wonder which limb it is.
Your right arm has been crippled.
Raz, so you ripped 3 shoulders out of their sockets today.
I'm like fucked up, and I'm like, dude.